Put your faith in the light.
Hello guys, welcome to another one of my videos. This is Lightblade. Well guys, in this video I have really good news for all you red paladins out there. Finally happened. Blizzard buffed the tier set for Retribution Paladins. I told you guys in my last video Blizzard was going to wait until the last second to do something about red paladins. Last time they nerfed our Divine Resonance by 50% 3 days before the patch. This time they are buffing us, which is really good in my opinion, because we were really in a bad place with the old tier set. So what are they doing? This is a huge change guys, even though it doesn't look like it. So it's a pretty simple change. The only thing they did is add 1 second to the Seraphim from the 2 set bonus. That's it. Why is this thing so huge now? It is because before, with the 2-second duration Seraphim of our tier set bonus, we didn't have enough time to use a Holy Power Builder and a Holy Power Spender in those 2 seconds. So the tier set 2 bonus was really annoying to use with your tier set 4 bonus, because if you got the Wake of Ashes proc, you could use the Wake of Ashes, but you didn't have enough time to use a Holy Power Spender after that Wake of Ashes. This is because if you saw my last video, I talked about different factors that don't allow us to use our Holy Power Spender in those 2 seconds, which were 3. First of all, global cooldown, which even with 30% haste was about 1.2 seconds. The other one is human reaction time, that we took into account 0.3 seconds. And the other one is whatever latency the player had. So adding those up, there was a lot of time lost of the Seraphim proc and not enough time to react and use our Holy Power Spenders after we used the builder in those 2 seconds. So a ton of value from the Seraphim was totally lost. Now with this change, with 3 seconds, we have more than enough time to use our Wake of Ashes proc if you got that, or use a Holy Power Builder and then use a Holy Power Spender. This is extremely good for all Retribution Paladins. This also has another impact, and this is the uptime of Seraphim. So Seraphim is going to be really high in uptime now. So I did combat with training dummies, and this is basically without anything. I didn't have a Shami beside me, I didn't have any extra attack speed increases, or I didn't have Bloodlust. So this test, I only did it with whatever you see here on my character sheet. I had 30% haste. That's because whenever this thing changed to mastery, so don't ignore that. I had 30% haste. So as you can see here, Seraphim has an uptime of 58%. We're gonna round that up to 60% because whenever you drop combat from the training dummies, you have to walk away from them, and that still counts as combat time. So just round it up to 60%. We got 60% uptime of Seraphim on a 1.5 minutes fight. That's incredibly powerful. This is without any help. We have to consider that there's a lot of outside power that Retribution Paladins will be getting, so this 60% uptime on Seraphim is going to be increased in different raid and mythic plus situations. So let's talk about the most common one that all groups will have is Bloodlust or Heroism, because all groups have it, it's mandatory. The other thing that you may not have in mythic plus, or may or may not have, and you will normally have in raiding, is an enhancement Shami. So if you have an enhancement Shami in your raiding group, tell your raid leader if you can be in that group, because it's going to give us a ton of benefit because of Wind Fury Totem. This gives more procs of Art of War, and this will increase drastically your uptime on Seraphim. Other than that, in Mythic Plus dungeons, enhancement Shamis aren't that common. So if you have a friend that you already play with that is enhancement Shami, that's really good. If you don't, well, you lose on that, but still. Now, a benefit that everyone will have in Mythic Plus dungeons is the new encrypted Affix. So this encrypted Affix has 3 mobs that appear all in the course of the dungeon. There's a lot of them in the different packs, and there's 2 of them that give you DPS benefits, and there's 1 that gives you utility benefits. So we're gonna ignore the utility one because it only gives you invisibility and it gives you damage reduction. But we're gonna talk about the 2 DPS ones. So the first one, and the one that's the most popular for everyone, is because it gives haste. It gives 15% haste and damage on hit, which is extremely powerful. As I said before, more haste increases the chance we proc Art of War and gives us more Seraphim uptime. So the other one is cooldown reduction. So the other one, when you kill it, it gives you 200% cooldown reduction, which is also extremely powerful and also synergizes with us really well because Retribution Paladins have really powerful cooldowns. Divine Toll, Wings, Seraphim, even though we get procs of it and we can get like a 15-second Seraphim, then use the 200% cooldown reduction, then get another 15-second Seraphim, then on top of that, all the procs you're getting, it's just adding up to the Seraphim duration, and you can have your Seraphim buff for such a long time, you know. So both options are going to be extremely powerful for Red Paladins, especially for sustained damage. That's one thing that we were lacking so much in both raiding and Mythic Plus situations. So guys, that's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. And well guys, let me know in the comments if you think this is enough changes for Red Paladins, or you think they should have made some changes to the 4 set. I'm thinking that it's just fine. I hate Wake of Ashes, but I made my peace with it. It's whatever. I just wanted that the 2 set be changed to those 3 seconds, and I'm now really happy. So guys, if you like the video, like and subscribe to the channel. It really helps me a lot. Thanks for watching, guys.